anybody out there?
Damn! Y'all saw George trying to hop the fence? He must have thought Anderson Silva was somewhere. He thought Anderson Silva was in the ring. Nigga tried to hop the fence. George St-Pierre, are you scared of spiders, nigga?
Yeah, I'd say he's scared of spiders.
George Rush. St-Pierre, are you scared of spiders? Shout out to the Underground. Shout out to Uncle Buck 1000 on Twitter. Shout out to Medium Ballin'. Hold up. Who are you? Shout out to Indecline Kills on YouTube. Bloodstained Lane, what's the deal? Got your Twitter back. That is what it is, what it ain't what's gonna be. This video right here is pretty much a quick, easy sum up of why George St-Pierre and who George St-Pierre is scared of. I like to use The Underground app on my iPhone 3 million G. I saw an article by George St-Pierre, one of his trainers, Zahabi, whatever his name is, Zahabi. He said that if George St-Pierre decides, or he's deciding for now to stay in his, if he decides to stay in his native division at 170, that he believes Nick Diaz should be considered the #1 contender. Johny Hendricks is also deserving of a title shot, he said, but lacks the resume to be the next challenger. GSP, who are you, nigga? I feel you on that, but at the same time, it's kind of a. Are you scared of Johny Hendricks too, George?
I think he's scared. I think he's scared to fight everybody right now. What's up? Where you at, George?
I'm not going to say George St-Pierre is scared of Johny Hendricks. Yes, I am. However, it's for the fact that he just came back, impressive victory, more action than his as of late fights before him getting hurt. But I'm saying that he's afraid of Johny Hendricks now for the fact that just in how they said, how they released that Johny Hendricks doesn't have the resume to even deserve to fight him. He's scared for the fact that Johny Hendricks is going to come in there one fucking shot away from knocking him out and possibly knock him out, and then it's going to take away a lot of his legacy, a lot of his hype, a lot of his title reign, a lot of his greatness. If someone that's not even a conventional MMA fan won't even really know too much about in Johny Hendricks. Johny Hendricks has good wrestling, and he also has the fucking power to knock George St-Pierre out. Damn, nigga, you scared of him too? The Anderson Silva fight, I will say, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, George is scared. Truthfully, he is, but who the fuck wouldn't be? Anderson Silva is the fucking man when it comes to MMA, when it comes to fucking full contact fighting right now. That fight would have been an ignorant fight for George to take anyway, for the fact that, one, he's fighting a guy that could truthfully fight at heavyweight or light heavyweight, a guy that dominates middleweight, a guy that's gonna outreach him, overpower him, I believe, better stand up, and pretty much he has a better ground game as far as jiu-jitsu. So pick George St-Pierre versus Anderson Silva. I don't see how he wins that fight unless somehow he can get a takedown, and like, I don't see him winning that fight. So truthfully, I give you the okay on being afraid to fight Anderson. Now all of a sudden, and just mind you, he was fucking scared to fight Nick Diaz for fucking years. But now, mind you, okay, we have the Anderson fight. People got a little, like, people got interested in that fight, not me, because I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that happen to either one of them as far as their legacy and what they've done in their careers. But now to redeem himself from being afraid of that Anderson Silva fight, now instead of fighting Johny Hendricks, which truthfully could knock him out in 1 round, now he's trying to redeem himself by saying, oh no, you know what? Nick Diaz is the better fight. For what it is, like y'all know, I'm the #1 Nick Diaz fan, but at the same time, it's somewhat of a more game plan fight, to where he can game plan more, to where he's not going to have to worry about getting hit with a fucking ton of bricks in the first round. And pretty much it's an easier fight for him in which he won't win. But for what he said, it is a better fight as far as when he does lose. When he does lose, it won't look as bad on him. You know what I'm saying? Him stepping up to fight Anderson Silva's like, okay, bet you're going to get blown out the water anyway there. If you fight Johny Hendricks and Johny Hendricks fucking blasts you to fucking death in the first round, damn, that's going to take a lot of your, character away. It's going to take a lot of your Superman fucking Captain Canada. It's going to take a lot of your fucking, your cojones away. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of my Mexico, all of my Chicano, all of my Mexicanos. Damn, nigga, is a nigga fucking fan? I got, how the fuck you get, I got a new follower on Twitter. Oh no, that was foul. Shout out at CFELIXS1 on Twitter. He just favorited one of my little shits. And also fucking whatever, shouted me out on the Twitter. And also a new subscriber. I can't just shout out a random ass subscriber because, you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers come and go. However, I will shout out Caleb Cole on YouTube. But damn, let me get back to my shit. For what it is, like I said, all it is pretty much Nick Diaz is going to be an easier fight for him as far as game planning. And if he does lose, Nick Diaz does have a resume as far as stepping up and fighting the top welterweights in Strikeforce. So it's not going to be like, oh yeah, he lost to a nobody, pretty much. Not calling Johny Hendricks a nobody, but it's just pretty much saying that, like, okay, bet at least it's a fight that built it up for years, a fight that truthfully is half and half. Some people think Nick Diaz is going to win. Some people think George St-Pierre is going to win. But it'll be a more respectable loss. So all he's doing is redeeming himself and now trying to say that Nick Diaz is the #1 contender for his welterweight title. Once again, I am Beer Drink Shawty. I appreciate everyone that subscribes. I will be dropping in 2 days my Nate Diaz, Benson Henderson, UFC on Fox video. It is what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be. Hate on the motherfucker. Like the motherfucker. But make sure you niggas subscribe to my channel. I am the realest MMA vlogger on YouTube. I'm better than this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, and you too. Beer Drink Shawty. #1 Nick Diaz fan. It is what it is. Nick Diaz, 2013. Welterweight champion of the UFC, Nate Diaz. You're gonna win a title in a week and a half, son.